Hi, my name is Sheila Hill. I'm an intuitive life coach and a spiritual guide. And this is your December energy report. So things are probably going to be a little quiet for the first week and a half or so in the month of December. We've just come out of the November 30th full moon eclipse. So that energy could linger for a day or so. I know I felt it more yesterday than I did on Sunday. But as we move through the month of December, things are going to get quite potent and quite magical, actually. But the beginning of the month should be fairly quiet, fairly tame. Take a breather, really look after yourself, practice your self-care, do maybe a little bit of preparation, do some journaling and reflective work around what 2020 has represented to you. Just really sort of spend some time getting whole with yourself. Because then on December 14th, we have a new moon total solar eclipse. Now we've had 3 super new moons in a row, and now the new moon is going to be a total solar eclipse. It's also linked to the planet Mercury. Now Mercury is not going to be in retrograde. I know that still freaks some people out sometimes. That's not what's happening. It's just that's the next closest planet that will be affected by this new moon solar eclipse. And what the Mercury aspect of this moon is going to have you look at, or is going to ask of you through your ascension process, is to really consider how you think, what you believe, and how you communicate, which I think are 3 really important themes that we have all sort of learned about ourselves, learned about each other, and certainly learned about the collective in the year 2020 as it has presented. So just remember that all you are ever asked to do is to open your mind. Do you believe what you believe because you believe it or because you were told to believe it? And why do you believe it? Bring everything into question. Question everything, but not in a suspicious, cynical way. Just question, why do I believe this? Why do I do this? Why do I put that here? Why do I dress this way? Why do I believe that? Why do I think this? Really open up your mind. And then when it comes to communicating with yourself and with others, speak from your heart, not from your wounds. And that's just a really clear message for me to bring through to you for the December 14th. Total solar eclipse. But of course, the open the mind and the speak from the heart is something you take with you every day. Then we have the coup de grace for December of 2020, and that is the December 21st winter solstice. Now, this event is something that has been prophesized for hundreds of years. Many spiritual teachers have spoke about it. Astrologists, mystics have been speaking about the December 21st, 2020 event. And here's my understanding of it. Doesn't have to be yours. You're free to do your own research if there's something that I'm offering here that doesn't quite jive. But here's what I wanted to talk about. What is happening on December 21st, which is the winter solstice, which is always a remarkable, a poignant day in the spiritual journey, is that Jupiter and Saturn are going to come into alignment at 0 degrees of Aquarius. It is the beginning of a new 200-year era. They are the largest of the planets, and they're coming together so that we'll actually be able to see them in the western sky, in the northern hemisphere. So, just a little bit of history, just a little when you like to know. One of the times, and it doesn't happen very often, one of the times that Jupiter and Saturn were in alignment in the sky was thought to be the Star of Bethlehem. Isn't that incredible? I think that's so neat. Anyway, 2,000 years ago, we moved from the age of Aries into the age of Pisces. And now we are moving into what has been touted as being called the age of Aquarius. And I still can't say that without having the little song from the 1960s or early 70s playing in my head. So this truly represents a 0 point. It is a 0 point in a 2,000-year aspect, a 200-year era, the age of Pisces leaving and the age of Aquarius being ushered in. It is the winter solstice. It is the Jupiter-Saturn alignment, and it's all happening at 0 degrees of Aquarius. This is the planetary and energetic reset. This is the end of days, the end of times, the end of an era, and the end on an energetic level of the year 2020. We're actually ending the year about 10 days early this year from an energetic perspective. Again, understanding that a calendar and time and everything that is linear is just human concept that we agree to in order for us all to get along with one another. So the December 21st event, which yes, on the calendar is December 21st, the effects of these planetary alignments and these shifts may be felt a few days before, a few days after, and it really is bringing in new. We are in a new sector, a new era, a new time, and it is going to be so exciting to see how, as the old just sort of gets dismantled and swept away and transmuted, what the new is going to be bringing in. The last piece about December that I wanted to talk about is the solar flash or the solar flare or the event. This has also been talked about for quite some time by, again, astrologists, spiritual teachers, mystics. This is my take on it. My belief is that from a third dimensional perspective, which is the physical perspective that we have here on Earth, that we have been in the event, the solar flash, the solar flare, for most of 2020. If you think from a quantum perspective, as light comes into the planet and hits the third dimensional reality, it then, it slowly dissipates and becomes more of an expanded linear time event. This is done for us because if there was actually some kind of a solar flash event that just sort of came in and hit us, it would completely fry the human body because it's light, the light codes would come in and our nervous systems would fry out. So, is there going to be an event, something special that happens with these planetary alignments, with the winter solstice around the 19th, 20th, the 21st of December? It's possible. It's quite possible that we will have significant amounts of solar and geomagnetic activity. It isn't something, and I follow a number of teachers and channels and astrologers and things like that. They're all sort of saying that their guides and the information that they're receiving is asking us not to attach. Don't attach to the fact that this is going to happen on the 21st and you're going to wake up the 21st and by the 22nd it's going to be a whole new world and you're going to be a whole new you. And when you wake up on the 22nd and you find that nothing really changed, you're going to be disappointed. So don't attach to this, but know that there is a good likelihood that there will be some kind of an event that will occur that is of the light, that is of ascended frequency, that is of a gift to humanity to go along with this end of times and the end of an era that may be of some type of solar flavor. And you may want to prepare. You may want to prepare for the whole piece of it that's coming up around, like I said, the 19th, the 20th, 21st, 22nd of December. That window, you may want to prepare for that. And you can prepare by meditating, by journaling, by having salt baths to sort of equalize and balance your energy fields. You may want to fast. If fasting is something that resonates for you, that's something I'm not telling you to fast. I'm just suggesting that's something that you could do. Or even just sort of try to eat sort of less denser foods in order to support the body. As these light codes come in and these planetary shifts happen and we on an energetic level have this massive up-leveling, what is going to occur is going to be a recoding of our DNA at a cellular level. And that needs to be supported. So it may, I know it's close to Christmas, and I know there's possibly some family visits and possibly some foods and things that you like to indulge in at this time of year. But it may be, if it resonates for you, a good time for you to just really tune into your inner self and to tune into your body and really hydrate and rest. And as I said, salt baths is an option, fasting is an option, just sort of being mindful of your diet a little bit throughout those few days is an option. Whatever the solar event and the planetary and energetic events are, however they affect you, it can be anything from profound to, that was it. And what that may or may not be is a reflection as to where your own internal vibration is. So if your own internal vibration, because you've been doing your work and because you've been clearing and supporting your body and moving through all of the portals and stargates for the last year or 5 years or 10 years or 20 years, this event that happens on the 21st-ish, it may just kind of move through you because you were ready for it. You were already there. But there may also be family members, people within our community, and possibly even yourself that really just kind of needed a little dial up. And that may be something that you'll receive in this month of December in order to really prepare you for the 2021 Ascension energies. So I will leave that with you. Nothing but excitement. No one's leaving the planet. That's just another story that's out there. No one's leaving the planet. We are not going to get catapulted off into some other dimension where we're going to leave our friends and family behind. That's not happening either. It's all happening right here. It's available for everyone, and we must respect everyone's own divine timing. So I'm going to leave that with you. Have a beautiful, beautiful and wonderful and amazing December 2020. Have a very happy holiday season, whatever holiday you choose to partake in this year. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm really exercising my choice, but I wish you all the best. I'm available for one-on-one sessions throughout the month if there's anything you really want to work through or tweak. That's it for now. Okay, I love you. Until next time, bye-bye.